Hi guys, my name is Aris Galiato. I'm from BSMT Section 8. This video is all about proper use of safety equipment and protective devices. Breathing apparatus. What is breathing apparatus? When working in potentially hazardous locations where poisonous gases may be present, breathing apparatus is an essential piece of safety equipment. A reliable BA set serves as life-saving personal protection equipment in situations like firefighting or confined space labor. Self-contained breathing apparatus. What is self-contained breathing apparatus? The self-contained, full-face piece, closed-circuit breathing equipment is a type of breathing apparatus used to protect people in dangerous, poisonous, or oxygen-deficient conditions. The closed-circuit SCBA recycles breathing air, cleanses it by eliminating carbon dioxide and replacing it with new oxygen. SCBAs are typically used by emergency personnel who work in dangerous situations. Special tasks include material remediation, mine and tunnel rescue. Self-contained breathing apparatus systems fall into two general categories, which is closed-circuit and open-circuit. Open-circuit, self-contained breathing apparatus systems provide air through a high-pressure tank and expel exhaled air into the environment. Exhaled gas is recirculated and recycled via closed-circuit systems, which are also known as rebreathers. When a longer duration supply of breathing gas is required, or when responders demand a device with a smaller footprint than the open circuit, which has a huge air cylinder, closed circuit are employed. Closed circuit are also lighter than open circuit since they employ a smaller oxygen cylinder. A closed circuit face piece muscles in breathing air and is intended to give some protection from operational environment. Resuscitators. What is resuscitators? A resuscitator is a device that uses positive pressure to inflate the lungs of a non-breathing unconscious person in order to keep them oxygenated and alive. There are three primary types: a manual version, also known as a bag valve mask, that consists of a mask and a huge hand-squeezed plastic valve that may be used with either ambient air or supplementary oxygen from a high-pressure tank. The expired air or breath-powered resuscitators is the second kind. The Brooke Airway, which debuted in 1957, was the first to use the second type. An oxygen-powered resuscitators is the third kind. These are powered by pressurized gas provided by a regulator and may be regulated automatically or manually. Time cycle volume constant ventilators are the most common from the gas-powered resuscitators. Pressure-cycled devices like the pulmotor were popular in the early days of pre-hospital emergency services, but they produce less than satisfactory outcomes. The HARV, subsequently known as the New PAC-2R or Yellow Box, was one of the earliest modern resuscitations ventilators. Most contemporary resuscitations machines are intended to allow the patient to breathe on his own if he regains the ability to do so. When a gas supply is available, all resuscitation equipment should be able to give more than 85% oxygen. Resuscitator's procedure. Remove the mask from the manual resuscitator and attach to the ET tube. Squeeze the bag firmly and watch the chest rise, release, and allow the patient to exhale. Ventilate at the rate required to maintain adequate oxygenations or current CPR standards. Rescue and escape equipment. What are rescue and escape equipment? They are used to save workers in an emergency. Rescue chairs and stretchers are examples of rescue systems. Rescue chairs are also known as an evacuation or escape chair. It is intended to provide smooth descent of stairwells in the case of an emergency. All facilities should have an emergency, escape, and rescue or EER plan whose objective is to ensure the safety of personnel during the course of an emergency. The following guidance is for offshore facilities, which are generally very congested, but it useful for developing a similar plan onshore.